Well, before I ask about your new job at Charleston Southern, I want to make sure we get to our questions from our fans and followers Q&A. And first, we have a question from Bryce Terry. And Bryce wants to know, what was the hardest part transitioning from playing to coaching?
Transitioning from playing to coaching, huh? Wasn't really that difficult for me.
Really?
And I know that I'm not trying to disregard the answer. Just I was at a point where
Yeah.
I didn't want to play anymore,
Mhm.
and so I was comfortable with that. But I was at a point where I loved teaching it, and so look, I wasn't some guy that played in college and had was going to get drafted or anything. I kind of knew, towards the end there that wasn't going to happen. So I think I was kind of at peace with it.
Mhm.
Um, even today, players are like, "Hey, don't you want to hit? Don't you want to, take a ground ball?" I'm like, "No, I really don't. I'm not interested in that." I just, I immediately fell in love with teaching the game, and that's to me, that's what I am, and that's what I still do. I just teach.
And right as we went on the air, we got a question from Ben Burkhart. And Ben Burkhart wants to know, what is the biggest difference between high school baseball and college baseball, in your opinion?
Well, uh, overall talent, and then just the consistency with which guys can compete at a very high level. I look back at where I came from, at Ole Miss, and these guys they play against the top 5-6% in the world that play this game, and so
Sure.
the ability to sit there and be at your best when the lights are on,
Mhm.
that in itself is unique. Um, for me personally, when I made that jump, I just hadn't played enough baseball to where I was really prepared.
Yeah.
I think the guys nowadays are probably better prepared.
Yeah.
There's more opportunity to play. There's more acceptance.
Sure.
You may have guys playing in the fall that play other sports,
Mhm.
and so I do feel like they're more prepared in that regard. But just the overall talent, the physicality, and the mentality to be able to show up and do it day in and day out. It's a way of life now.
Yeah, for sure it is,
And
especially the guys that play summer ball, and that goes almost year round too.
yeah.
So
I
definitely,
remember Coach Tyler who used to be. I don't know if Coach Tyler's still there, and I apologize for putting it
oh,
that way.
he's
He
still
is.
he's still here.
He and I used to talk a lot. Coach Tyler would. Sometimes there was like competition who could get there earlier in the morning, but he got his running in the morning. I would try to get in there and do it, but we talked a lot about the life of a cross country runner, of a distance runner. It's a way of life. Wrestlers,
For
way
sure.
of life.
Hmm.
And so I think through my time in this sport, that's what I've seen. And again, I'll talk about the gentleman that's on my staff, Colby,
Hmm.
and what all he did in the 4 years that he was with us at Ole Miss, but seemed to love every minute of it,
Yeah.
and so that's probably the biggest thing. The thing that what I hope guys still do in high school is play more than one sport.
Mhm.
I think maybe you have a few more that specialize now,
Sure.
whereas I'm still big on, and play them all.
Yeah.
Play them all because you learn something from every single one of them.
Exactly. Well, thank you to everyone who submitted questions for today's fans and followers Q&A with Coach MacMillan. Please continue to ask and send in questions that have a chance to be featured on the show, like these guys were today. And Coach, on May 15th, you were hired as the head baseball coach at Charleston Southern University, making you the 11th head coach in program history. So, what are you most looking forward to about being the head coach at Charleston Southern?
Well, being able to lead a team. Now, to say I say that kind of facetiously. I think really what it is, a goal. It's a goal that I had marked on my phone since I think January 27th of 2014. It was a reminder
Wow,
that came up on my phone every day.
really?
But the excitement of it is having a cohesive vision with my AD and the university of the type of program that we want to establish, put on the field. We want a program that is faith-based, 100%. We want a program that's built on consistency, and hopefully it's a consistency of excellence. And then we want a program that is built around development. And, I think that's what this game in a lot of ways is about. It teaches you about how to handle things in life. And that's one
Yeah.
reason I loved it. I can look back on so many experiences in baseball that I can transition to now. So, to have that cohesive vision
Yeah.
is exciting. And then I think to be able to bring in individuals that you feel have that same passion, vision, and work ethic to help teach these guys, hopefully to accomplish their goals.
Sure.
Um, we had our first team meeting last night, and it's the truth. It really doesn't matter in a lot of ways what I want. That's not why I'm in it. It's really what do they want? What do they want to do? Do you want to be the best you can be? Then let's allow us to help you do that.
Yeah.
Allow us to help you reach your goals, both team oriented and individually. And so that's when I say, yeah, to be able to lead it, that's exciting. But I remember years ago, I think it was Bobby Bowden said, hire people that are better than you, and don't be afraid to hire people that are smarter than you.
Sure.
And I vetted these coaches here extensively, and they balance me out very well, and they know some things a lot better than I do. And so there's a lot of excitement there in surrounding yourself with people that you want to be around every day. You've heard the saying, you become the average of the 5 people you're around the most. And so I've been very fortunate 7 years prior, and even before that, and a coach that took really a risk on me to surround myself with good people.
Yeah.
And so, I want to take what I've learned and continue to learn and put it in these guys and hope that they get to accomplish some things on the field and hopefully off that they can look back on and go, man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a great experience. So
Sure.
we'll see if that happens, but I'll give it my best shot.
For sure. Well, it sounds like Charleston Southern's in great hands. And Coach MacMillan, thank you for so much for coming on today. Best of luck to you in your new journey at Charleston Southern.
Well, I appreciate it, and best of luck to you. All right, and hopefully I'll see you on maybe Sports Center one day.
We're hoping so. Hoping
All
so.
right. Okay.
And unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching Where Are You Now? For Marc MacMillan and our producer, Michael Gallagher, I'm your host, William Pattison. Join me again next week as I talk with current linebacker at University of Tulsa, Dorian Hopkins.